Hey, what's up guys? Skills WG here, and how you guys doing? Today guys, we are bringing you a little Rocket Lance tips and tricks video. Just to kind of show you what I've had people some people ask me like, how do you play Lance? I want to play Lance like you, blah blah blah. So I want to give some tips and tricks on how to play Lance, how I play Lance. I will say that this is my first kind of tutorial type of video, so don't expect anything amazing or great. And I'm not the best at the Rocket Lance, but I have quite a few hours into it. I have 3 level 40 characters plus, you know, this is my level 60, 3 Varax. So I have a lot of time in Rocket Lance, and I have a lot of Rocket Lance videos out there you can go look at if you want to see them. And I've been working on Ulgrim, trying to get him to level 25 also, so I have quite a few. But let's kind of go through this. I'm going to kind of show you, I was going to show you like all the little things I do with each move, but instead of doing that, I feel like most people have an idea of what the moves do. I'm going to kind of just go with when to use certain things, when good string opportunities, and maybe some edge guarding in a little bit. So let's start off with like when to use certain light attacks. So you have your neutral light, very long, very pokey, very quick move. So this move you can use to defend yourself a lot, which is what I do. When someone's stringing you, if they do a down light side air with the sword, can I give this guy a sword? And will he do that? So he will attack me, right? If he attacks me, I can use a gravity cancel neutral light to stop him, if I can do it. There we go. So if you see there, it wasn't perfect, but that's what happened in the game. If he did a down, so if you saw there, he did a gun down light followed by a side air, sort of slowly. But I used the gravity cancel neutral light in order to stop him from it. It's very good. It's very quick. It stops a lot of people from constantly stringing you. And when you're in like down below, you can use neutral air if they're coming in from an attack from like maybe like right here, and you're standing here. Just use that neutral light. You can even gravity cancel neutral light when you're not getting stringed. It's a very good move to use on the ground and when you're getting stringed. Down light is my very, if I miss a move, it's my very quick defensive reaction. So if I miss a move on this satch and I do a down light, there's little time in between where I can actually get hit. So it's really defensive. Some of they can still hit you from the above you. But if you miss and then you do a down light, if they get caught in the down light, you can actually start a string from it. So I miss, he attacks, and then I hit him into the down light, and I can go into a string like that. So the down light is a very, very defensive and offensive move. Very good. So use that whenever you miss an attack and you land on the ground. Like side air could miss, boom, got hit. Boom, miss, there we go, he hit. And also if you miss a defense move like that, look at that, sick. So some people see neutral air as like, you know, a circle annoyance. It's very annoying. It is very annoying, but all neutral airs are like Qatar neutral air and spear neutral air are very annoying. But this one can miss, so you gotta be careful of where you're actually hitting, because it can miss your opponent. But neutral air can be used in 2 ways. That, you know, during attacks, just straight up at your opponent. It's pretty quick start, so it can hit pretty fast. But you can also do a turnaround one like so, and it takes a lot of practice to get used to, even though, you know, I'm not perfect at it. But it can hit at like the last hitbox, and not, you know, people won't expect it as much. But I use this mostly in strings, because it's easier to hit and they don't hit, like the person doesn't get hit far away. So I can go like that. Easy peasy, right? So use your neutral air. I'll show you more of the strings later. But use that neutral air, reverse and normal neutral air, all the time when you're in the air. It's very, very good. Side air and neutral air. Side air and down air, that's what I'm trying to say. They are both pretty much the same thing. One goes down a little bit, you know. But those I don't use super often. A lot of times I use side air when I see someone else on the ground and I expect them to jump. I'll jump before them and try to hit above their body, because a lot of times people will jump into it, and this happens quite often. So if you see someone on the ground and you think they might jump, you know, attack above them, because they will jump into it quite often. Down air, the down air is very good off stage. I'll try to, it's gonna be kind of hard to demonstrate. Maybe I'll try to find a clip or something to show you later about edge guarding, but down air is pretty good. It's harder on stage, but it can be used a lot. And down air to neutral air is very good, like that. Very little frames in between. Ugh. I'm doing really bad right now. There you go. See, 2 frames. A lot of people can't get out of that. Perfect. So, use those when you're off stage, and always do that combo. All right, so I kind of went over a little bit of like the simple moves I do, when to use them. Now let's do a little bit more of the fun stuff, which is the strings. So as we all know, side light to neutral air, recovery, and side air is all true combos. So those are true combos that you'll never miss, even at all percentages. They all give pretty good damage. The one I usually do is the neutral air, because I could follow up with more stuff after that. So a lot of people, so anything after that is a string. You know, anything with dodge frames is a string. A lot of people will spot dodge. Let's see, where am I trying? I'm trying to dodge. Whoops. We're gonna dodge neutral. A lot of people do neutral dodge and or jump after I get hit right here. So what I will do is I'll do this, and I'll do a jump, turn around, down air. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. And that will always hit them. Oops, come on. That will hit them, and I can string into something more because their dodges down. And it always depends on where you hit the neutral air too, because some places are different. It's very good. It's a very common one that I use, so it's good. It hits a lot of people, so might as well try it and see if you always have to be able to reach a dodge in the person itself, because if they never spot dodge, it's not always a good one to hit. So sometimes when you do a side air, you do it really close to the ground onto the person. When I do that, a lot of people like to dodge left or right, like towards you or away from you. So when I do this, this is when I do it, like a jump in the air. After I hit them, I jump in the air, and then I do a reverse neutral air. Because the reversed will hit somebody that dodges through, and will also hit somebody that dodges away. Pretty much the same time. Oop, that was not what I wanted. Let's try to do right. Like that. So not often do people. Let's actually do a dodge right again, and see if we can do it the other way. Oh crud! All right, so let's try it again. Hard to. Or that's actually a neutral light one. Let's see, a neutral, right? Neutral is more what I was thinking. There, a neutral one. A neutral dodge will hit the person. Like that. So you will hit the person if they try to dodge away, and you'll hit the person if they try to do a neutral light or a neutral dodge. So it's very, very good in like all sorts of circumstances. So when people are close to the edge, a lot of people tend to dodge in. They don't want to be close to the edge. They don't want to die. So expect the dodge in quite a bit. So when I do a side air when I'm close to the edge like this, they will normally dodge in or spot dodge. So you can do one of two things. So let's make them dodge to the left. So when I do this, I can do weight and then down light, right? And a lot of people dodge through your character. So when you do this, boom, easy peasy. And then you can, right from there, you can start up with a string. Well, not like that, I can't. Let's try that again. Boom. There we go. Right, and then the strings start from there, and that's how you get a lot of things going. That down, after you watch that dodge through, down. Oops, that was too slow. Sweet, and we keep going, Just keep doing those moves all over the place. Look at that. Do you see those? You see that string? So a lot of times when people are in the air, I'll try to do multiple neutral airs. because sometimes they don't expect the second one to come. It's a pretty defensive move, so when you can do a recovery, they might do a dodge like that, and you can hit them in the air. And then you can do it again. And you can do a reverse. You know, kind of switch it up a little bit. Reverse. Hit them there. Use the recovery. Recovery is a super awesome move, especially when you use it the second time in the air. No startup frame. Whoops, and I'm dead. And I'm dead. Whoops. But it gives no startup frame, or wait, like minimal startup frames for like doing it again, the recovery. So if you miss them in the air this way, you can turn around and hit them that way. It's awesome. So like, boop. Oh, I missed him. Wow, I guess I have no good idea of how to hit him. There we go. See how it was so instant? Alright, let's try to do some edge guarding here. I got a guy just jumping off the edge right here. So the couple of things that I do when edge guarding is, one of the coolest moves I like to do is when I try to hit somebody doing a down air towards the wall. So a lot of people try to go towards the wall, right? So if I jump out here and then do a down air towards the wall, more likely to hit them. So when I do that, when I'm able to hit somebody, I instantly do a side air out. So see if I can do this with the thatch. I'll do like something like that. Now it's the thatch, so it's kind of, you know, he's at 0 health. Let's try to bump him up, see if he will do something a little bit different here. Like that. See how it almost perfectly, he jumps right into it. And a lot of people will jump into something like that. And then you can do a jump. If you read that second jump, look at that. The edge guarded dude, he was probably dead. He was more than likely dead right there. Jump read, and you can hit him out again. Now everybody does something different on the edges, so you'll just have to get used to it. Boom. He's dead. So that's one of the ways to do it. And I do that quite a lot. When I hit him on the edge just like that, I do a immediate side air. Because it hits him quite a bit. A lot of people who like to jump like that. A lot of people, when they get hit, they try to dodge in immediately. You know, you have to kind of read the dodge, but when they try to dodge in immediately because, you know, they feel closer, they feel safer to the wall. So when you can do a down air to somebody, you know, expect the dodge. That was kind of a bad example there, though. So you can do something like that. Did you see that? What the heck? You can do a turnaround neutral down air. Is very, very effective, but I also like to do something like this. A turnaround ground pound. Ground pound is very, very strong, very quick, and powerful. Like, you know, it's just amazing. But on the other hand, the bad thing is it goes down so far. Like if you miss, it goes down so far, and if you hit the ground, you have a lot of startup frames. A lot of recovery frames, sorry. So you will get hit pretty easy if you use it on the ground, but it's a very good move. People like to camp the wall, right? They like to stay here when they're trying to recover. So something I like to do is pretend like I'm not going to go for them, and then do a jump dash like really quick. And it will, because the ground pound comes out so fast, they don't expect it that fast. So we'll go, whoop, boom, easy. And a lot of people do it. And if you do that multiple times and kill them, or even get close, they might read it, so they'll start jumping out when they see you coming. So you just do the same thing, but go out farther. But I use that quite a lot, and a lot of people get hit by it. So one really good thing about down air when doing it off stage is the ability to do a chase dodge to the direction they're going, straight across, and then doing a diagonal throw down. That will, if you do that real quick, like it makes something like this, right? Something like that. You'll get, you'll throw it angrily like that. And that will cause the weapon to perfectly throw at them after you do a down air. So let's see if I can do that right after this thatch here. And it'll cause a really long edge guard. Oh, he needs a little bit more damage on him, to be honest. So let's say you're getting really close to an edge guarding opportunity. 90 should be, oh crud. I clicked the button. Alright, so let's try this again. So if he goes for a down air. Ooh, that didn't quite work. I thought that would be almost easy. Usually people jump straight up afterwards. Oh, that was bad. Usually people jump straight up afterwards. Come on, baby. There we go. See that? Just that little bit of an extra knockback makes it so much harder for them to return. So, if you ever get into a position where they're going to do that, boom. It makes it, and when they're especially at higher health, like kill potential health, that is very, very good, and they're most likely gonna die just from that. All right, guys, I think that's about it. There's probably a little bit of things I missed in here. You know, like I said, I'm not the best at like tutorials or anything, and I'm not, you know, I've never done one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of it. Hopefully it worked. It worked out and looked okay. If not, if you have any tips for next one, that'd be great. But if you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.